Over the past 26 years, Legal Services of Eastern Missouri's annual Justice for All Ball has become one of our region's premier events. And joining us is its Executive Director, Dan Glazier, not the Executive Director of the ball per se.
No,
but Legal Services.
definitely not.
That's a whole nother job description.
Yes.
So 26 years for the ball, but
yes.
60 years for Legal Services, right?
Yes.
It's a big anniversary.
It is a big anniversary. It's a diamond anniversary,
and
actually.
Hence the theme of the event.
That's right. Diamonds are forever, right?
Yeah, that's perfect. So you're going to be giving out diamonds, or?
Well,
so
the Diamonds Are Forever thing is sort of a James Bond theme, obviously. So it's gonna have a sort of a Bondian James Bond type theme.
Fun.
You know, so.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
and that fits well with Legal Services in many ways.
Absolutely,
you can make
that's
it work.
Right. We'll make it work.
Yeah. So let's talk about Legal Services. 60 years
yes.
here, serving the Eastern Missouri community.
That's right.
And you've been there for let's just say a little more than half of those 60 years,
that's
right?
Correct. Yes,
so
I
you've
have.
seen a lot of change over these decades.
I have.
And the organization has grown, I would assume.
The organization has grown. You know, the core mission, of course, has not changed. And that is to provide, you know, high quality, civil, not criminal, but civil legal assistance to low-income individuals throughout Eastern Missouri. We're in 21 counties throughout Eastern Missouri.
And is there a qualification process for people to receive help?
Yes, income eligibility.
Okay.
We are, we represent, as I said, low-income, low-opportunity individuals. So if you qualify for our services from a financial standpoint, and the civil legal issue that you are bringing to us is within our priorities, then you will get free legal services.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
yes.
What are some of the areas of law that you all work in?
Right. So, you know, what we do is, like to say, we help our clients to survive and ultimately thrive. So we deal with really survival services. For example, we help the mother and 3 kids become safe from the victims of the horrors of domestic violence. So we do representation and help families to get safe. We help families and others to keep a roof over their head. So we try to prevent homelessness by representing individuals in those kinds of matters. Healthcare. We help folks get access to quality health care. And this is an area that's really been growing in our service area.
Yeah, so talk about that. Why has that area been growing?
Well, as you know, there have been a lot of changes in healthcare.
Yeah, and it's
overwhelming in our country. It is overwhelming. It's overwhelming for anyone, and so we want to make sure that our clients, where that healthcare is so critical, are able to navigate the system. So, for example, we have a navigator now. Someone who helps our clients to understand and go through the Affordable Care Act. We help children and their parents to sign up for the Children's Health Insurance Program, allow them to get that critical health care that they need. We just started a medical legal partnership in a couple of healthcare clinics in the St. Louis area, where we will be in those healthcare clinics providing critical legal services to individuals that come in. So, for example, if an individual comes in and a child comes in with asthma, and in the course of the interview, the intake, it demonstrates that the child has asthma because of the conditions of the unit, we will step in and represent that child to get that unit in the shape to help the child to eradicate the
So are
problem.
you working closely then with the medical provider, with the doctors who are serving these clients to identify these?
Very much so. The doctors, the nurses, the social workers, we're about holistic advocacy. That's one of the hallmarks of our program. We have lawyers and social workers. I myself have a law degree and a social work degree because we know that poverty does not exist in a vacuum. Right. And an individual who is facing poverty is facing a myriad of issues. Like that individual who needs to get that order of protection, well, she and her kids may also need a place to go. So we have social workers that will help them do a safety plan and find a place to go. So,
yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So lots of really interesting, great things. We're going to take a quick break, talk more about your services in just a few minutes, and also, obviously, all the funding that's needed to provide these services through things like your big event coming up. So we'll learn more about that event, the Justice for All Ball, and also more services from Legal Services after this. Stay with us.